is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27. First down for Sam. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. Well, unless there's a postseason meeting later in the year, this is most likely the final time that the Broncos and Raiders will play in Oakland. Of course, so much history between the two since their inaugural season in the AFL back in 1960. Broncos and Raiders, they've been locked together in the same division, facing off twice a season. And this rivalry also stands as the most common pairing for Monday night games like we have here, 18 times, the most of any two teams.
But one thing's for sure, when you get a big receiver and you trust him downfield, you're going to give him opportunities to go up and get that 50-50 ball.
And he is a darn good big receiver. Unfortunately, that time didn't work out. Nice job defensively. So now an early 3rd and 10 here.
You can't do it 3 times in a row. I did it twice. I told you that. You think I'm playing, bro? I can't do the same blitz the whole game, my nigga.
He's got it. The tight end, Jeff
Hunt that ball, brother.
It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down.
Nah, you got to be past your 50-yard line, Flex. You got to be past your 50. Nah, you got to be past your 50, bro.
They tried the crossing route against it, and it worked for a completion, but you have to know where the sticks are on 3rd down. Didn't get beyond them. No pickup.
Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And it'll be...
Hold on 1 second. I might have a delay a game.
This is Marlon Mack, 3rd-year running back. Big hold to the 30. And now nothing but green ahead of him. He's at the 30. Past the 20. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Marlon Mack, 85 yards. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down and score.
And you've got to see a fist pump on the sideline from the head coach, don't you? Because he's turned into his bench, and he's telling his team, this is how we prepare. Force the punt, go downfield and score. I told you guys, it's just like a boxer in the gym preparing for the fight. Now we get to turn it all loose.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically, what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
A nickel set defensively for the Broncos here on 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Brissett, eluding the pressure right. It's caught, Jones. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40.
Right.
And that one results in 35 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. They'll go with their leading rusher from a season ago. This is Aaron Jones. Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. It'll wind up being a loss of 2, and that'll make it 2nd and 12. Here's Brissett. That'll be taken in there by James Washington. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 25-yard line. Brissett to throw on first. Setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones.
Don't let him get around that shit.
And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. 25 yards for the touchdown as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. There are several elements to a well-executed screen pass. This one resulted in a touchdown. It had all of those elements.
Hey, you're so right, because you really need the rush to almost get to the quarterback, almost get to the passer. Then you've got to get the ball thrown perfectly, whether it's to the running back, the wide receiver, wherever the screen guy is. And, of course, the blocking has to form in front to get him downfield for the touchdown.
Let's go. Do it.
The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Look.
Oh, and Mack has the ball stripped.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get them all. The next guy comes through and picks it up.
Avoids the turnover. On second down, here's
get out of my way.
He takes this for 3 to the 29.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Rivers from the gun on third down. Complete. He finds Bray. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Bronco first down.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. In that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You get better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
A give running right is Mack. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. A first down throw here for Rivers. And Brake, the tight end's got it. 7 yards to pick up on the pitch and catch. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
These two teams all tied after 1.
Get 180. 115. Come on, baby. Let's see what you got. Hey, check 24.
On second down, it's Mack, and he gets it down to the 32. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
You got tight. You got tight right there. Check 43. Back.
On first down, they'll stay with Mack on the ground. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Throwing, Rivers. That's complete to Marlon Mack. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders 16. They'll run on first down with Marlon Mack. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 12 more yards there and another first down.
The running game's played a huge part in getting him down to this point in the field. I say stay with it. Keep pounding the football. Keep driving. Keep grinding.
Yeah, even down in the red zone, keep going for it.
No doubt about it. Dance with what brung you.
They'll run with Smallwood. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Denver. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Broncos have taken the lead.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness, you've got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
Come on, let's go.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Getting the sack, the big D tackle, Geno Atkins.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21.
Watch the pass. Watch the pass. Here we go.
Now Brissett. And this one caught by Beasley.
Fuck you, dude. What
a good
was
pickup
that,
there. 18 yards as they get closer for 3rd down.
So how do you beat man coverage? First of all, you want to be a superior receiver, but you know something, that
I mean,
guy
that was a
covering
nice
you,
play, but how
he's
did
usually
he
pretty good too. So the
underplay that shit like that? No first down. Let's go.
Complete to Washington. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. He'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. Here's Tressway now. As he'll punt it away for the 2nd time.
That stupid clutch.
That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Broncos take over. First down and 10.
There you go. Way to blow that up.
The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. This a give to Mack running to the right. And he will make his way back to where he started from, and that's all. As we will make our way to the 2-minute warning. And we remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll hand things off to the coach, Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have a look back at a very intriguing opening weekend in the NFL. Underneath, he's got Brait, and this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down. So on 4th down, here's Chris Jones to punt it away. Oh, and what a play on special teams here. This is going to be down inside the 5, all the way down at the 2-yard line.
And he's got to be fired up about that effort. I don't think he could have walked down and placed it any better than where he ended up putting the football. That was excellent.
And they'll start the drive.
What?
End around.
Overhead. But how the fuck did he not get hit back there?
The 6-yard line. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
I see
To
that.
throw on second and 6.
Ain't that good?
And he's going
Let's
to
go.
down. He backed up into the end zone, and this is going to wind up a safety. And you know, the man who sat in my chair the last few years, he has a theory. These plays, these safeties, they're so rare. Maybe they should be worth more than 2, maybe 4 points.
I think he's got a great point. I really do, Brandon. But I would go ahead and up it to 6. I'm a former defender. Oh. To me, that's like scoring a touchdown.
Easy now. I'll go 4. I don't know about 6.
Come on. Come up to 6.
A lot of points. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I like where they are in the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete.
He kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
He'll rifle this one deep right side.
Oh! Hold the ball!
Incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Yeah, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half.
You don't want to let that bounce. I know how to keep it in the end zone, nigga.
That's absolutely a great
corner. That's the second time I punted it like that. You thought it was going to go in the end zone.
Every year these guys
That's why you don't want to catch it.
It's amazing how they can command that football through the air.
Yeah, they used to actually practice with hula hoops where they
it wasn't going to go in the end zone. I'm going to make sure it don't go in the end zone.
Barrels on the sidelines to try and put the football in.
Let's go! This nigga hooping. He balling. He balling. 2 safeties. Come on,
game here.
You don't even put that on your goal sheet. This is something that
he's balling.
Playing really well on defense, and the offense has nowhere to go with the football. Dominating performance.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. That'll be taken in the end zone. And a nifty return
is that that kick returner from the Saints?
Line. Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. 1 first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that
I got the Broncos, bro.
Spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it was just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But it looks like they're ready to go.
Ooh.
Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect. So good coverage there defensively as it looks like they'll force a punt on this opening drive of the third.
Well, let's coach them up a little bit from right here in the booth. That's exactly what they needed to do. They need to start stringing together some stops, turn their ball over back to their offense, and try to get back into this game.
Yeah, a couple scores down, but they can eat into that quickly with a nice drive here on the other side. The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half two.
Try and get things kick-started for them.
Bro, he ain't even try to jump. He ain't even try to jump, bro. That don't mean nothing. Man, he ain't even try to jump, bro. I was there for a user. Come on, man.
That'll trend them in the right direction.
Yeah, a few more like that, they'll be right back in the game. And if they can continue to do that, maybe they'll inspire their defense as well and get a few stops.
And he'll be brought down, it looks like, right at the 40. The first down screen pass, good for 5. To throw again on second down. Brissett dancing to his left. Complete to Jones. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, it was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
A loss of 2 there, second down. On second and 12, Brissett flush to his right. He sets up the screen to Jones. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. Now, that screen there on second down certainly didn't develop how they had hoped. Is that one they should have even tried, or is that one the quarterback sticks in his pocket?
I think the latter. I like what you said there, because trying is one thing. We can second-guess just about every call. But in this case, when you realize it is broken down, just throw it at the feet of your intended receiver so that no one can pick it off, right? You don't have the ball tipped up in the air, and you come back and try to pick up the first down on third down. That way you don't lose any yardage.
Brissett going to lead his guys up first and 10. And he's hit on all 5 of his pass attempts on this drive so far. Brissett, and he finds Beasley complete. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, second and 2. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion. Facing a second and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. They'll throw again. Brissett, his throw incomplete.
I want the same.
Right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. Into the air once more. It's Brissett. And it's caught by
Strip. Give me that shit. Let's go.
It's picked up by the Broncos. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Often on fumbles, you look at the guy who coughed it up and say, geez, what did he do? But, hey, let's tip the cap to the defense here.
Not a problem at all, my man. I'm not even going to tip it. I'm going to doff my cap to him. Congratulations. Big-time play. Knocking it free and creating something good for your team.
They'll run with Mack. And some room for him there as he'll take this up to about the 15. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Third quarter, and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Staying on the ground with Mack. He's got a first down past the 30. And finally taken down at the 36-yard line. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over $150 now. And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
first down. Rivers. It's caught. Beckham. Odell Beckham Jr. And all the way home for a Broncos score.
I think so, shit. It looked like he got it to lead.
64 yards.
Oh, that was my first time using that jukebox, nigga. Damn!
To get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now
thank you.
Find out about the fortitude of the group because
you didn't see that pass in the field.
Getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score.
You must not be looking.
Happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
From the gun, Rivers to the goal line, but it's incomplete. Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere. Seeing that play, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
Let's go.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards
Man,
yet.
look at that. Y'all let this nigga get that far?
Where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Brissett.
What's down, Tatiana? What's down, Tatiana?
Peterson.
What's down, Tatiana?
Races down the right side, and he will score. Touchdown, Denver.
What's down, Tatiana?
This D wanted to put it away before we even get to the 4th quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up.
I mean,
you
gotta
get
have
a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a
You gotta have it, Clutch. I mean, this is just the beginning of the, the season.
Following the score, the final play of the 3rd quarter. That's fielded in the end zone. And he won't return this one. He'll go down.
You just ain't playing your defense right now, Clutch. You just not getting on the game. You just getting on the game, Clutch. Your defense ain't up there yet, bro.
The Oakland offense
your first game of the day.
Next drive.
I know, but I'm saying this your first game of the day, bro. Like, you ain't warm up. Oh, I was about to smack him.
The coach is walking that line.
You ain't warm up, Clutch. That's what I'm saying.
And really being firm with his team. Had one tell me once, that we were having a tough patch. This too shall pass. This too shall pass. And in fact, we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have.
This is intercepted. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And he returns it up just shy of the 20 to the 19-yard line.
I seen that.
That had disaster written all
but you did throw it off the run, though. So you threw it on the bound.
And throwing it pretty far downfield.
It's really difficult to do, to try and get your body twisted around into the proper position and get anything on the ball as you heave it downfield. And that's what it actually turns into, a heave. And that's not really a good throw, is it?
Not good, and we saw the result.
At the 17-yard line.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Jumpy on the right side of the line.
Sometimes when you're on the end, a little bit farther away from the ball, any type of movement will get you to
not
jump.
you. I ain't say you scared. I said he's scared.
And the ball moved up here now to 2nd and 7 following the penalty.
Check tight. Check tight.
They keep it on the ground. Mack again. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
He better use his shit.
He's losing a yard on the play. And that'll lead here to a 3rd down. Off the play fake here. Rivers. And that is incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force.
Time to force it. He fell 10. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time.
And a big one. loss here as he's taken down. The sack there by Trent Murphy. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
It's third and long for Brissett. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure.
Oh, my. Oh, my. Did he just spit on 3 niggas, bro?
Holding on to that football.
Bro,
I really do believe
did I just spin 3 niggas just now, bro?
When I get the ball, I'm going to make the play that's going to change the game.
I'm going to break it.
I'm going to break it. And you love it.
Bro, I spent 3 niggas this now.
What do you have to do? First and foremost, take care of the football. That's all he needed to do.
Stay there. Stay there. 390. 54. Block 54. Here we go.
On second and 11 now. Rivers.
Pass interference.
Comes in as that one falls incomplete.
Come on. Come on, man. You can't quit, dog. It's a franchise, bro. You can't quit, Cliff, dog. It's a franchise, dog. That was pass interference, though. My nigga couldn't even catch the ball, blood. My nigga couldn't even catch the ball. In the kisser.
Man open is Keelan Cole complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
Trade that line middle of me. I'll take him from you.
2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one. Back-to-back good plays.
For Ryan Miller?
Move on first down. He's going to go up top.
Nah, that's not even a trade, bro.
Intercepted.
That's not even a trade, man. I don't want that trade.
Saw the pressure coming
Hell no,
out.
I'm not
Just
giving you no
looked
Von Miller for that
problematic. Hit him as he
motherfucker.
threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw? And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
They go play action here on first down.
What?
And that one goes incomplete. They tried something
Nigga.
out of the bag of tricks, but
you
it's
would've caught
incomplete
that.
and now second down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield.
Yes.
Try to throw on second
Yes.
down, but this one is incomplete.
Yes.
That's the intended target, but now
Yes.
it's third down.
I think this one offensively, this is one where you just say, let's move on. Let's not even watch the game tapes from this one.
Yeah, you might just want to throw it in the trash, act like it was never there in the first place.
Yeah, just say we're good. I actually have heard of a coach in the past who took his team out to the practice field and ceremonially buried the game film from the prior game.
Thank you.
Clobbered. That was his way of putting it behind him.
And now the third down throw incomplete as well. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
Brissett to throw for it on fourth.
No! You standing right there, bro.
He's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Give him 12 yards that time and an Oakland first down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. To throw, Brissett. Another wayward pass. Things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden the secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. A Raider first down, 17 yards. Play fake, Brissett. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that.
Man, come on, man. I'm hitting that nigga, blood.
The exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
I got you, boy. I got you, boy. Go. Mike's 5-4. Watch the curve. There you go.
Brissett again. Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. And now running.
Nigga, he's hard to get his stick or
nice
something.
Job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Again, it's Brissett. And that's complete to the tight end, Hireman.
His ass.
They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on 2nd down. Brissett from the gun on 3rd. And this one caught by Beasley. And that'll be enough to keep the drive moving forward. Another first down on the pickup of 5 yards.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
From the red zone now, Brissett. And it's caught.
Bro, trick this ball. That nigga just stood down. My mama, that nigga stood that blood.
Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock.
Double dog. That's the way.
They'll try and run it in with Jones. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Aaron Jones, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Raiders make some inroads here on that deficit. To throw is Brissett. And that's going to be intercepted. The all-pro corner, Patrick Peterson. He's at the 50. The 30. 20. 10. And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way.
Patrick, I'm telling you, I got that corner over there, bro. How many times I got to tell you, Clutch? I got that corner.
This will be
Not
taken
playing
to the
with you,
back of
Clutch.
the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line.
You put up a hard fight game just now. I can't lie to you, Clutch. Man, you for it. It was hard.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Hey, Echo. Let's go, D.
Rivers here to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. So this one will wind up a Denver victory. And with that, our journey begins, Charles. Week 1 in the books. Going to be a great season.
Oh, man, so much to look forward to. Isn't it nice to get a really good game right out of the gate? Preseason behind us. All these games count now, don't they?
Yeah, this is the exciting time with just 1 week gone and plenty of weeks to come.
That's how you put it down on a Monday night
So
game.
for
You got
Denver,
200 and
it'll
some
be a
yards
happy
passed.
trip home as they start the season with a road victory
down.
here on a Monday night. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Raiders, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.